We're here at Buford High School with five-star quarterback Dylan Raiola. So, Dylan, first off, when you came to Buford, the transition process, how long do you feel like it took you to get acclimated?
I think it took me about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But then once we finally hit the stride, found the connection with the guys, I think it snowballed into having a lot of fun on and off the field. So I would say 3 weeks max, but it was a pretty smooth transition.
Okay. So what did you do, or what did the team do to kind of make sure you came in quickly and got settled?
Really just follow the leaders. I came in here knowing that the leaders would lead me around and show me what it's like to be at Buford, and I kind of just learned a lot. I learned a lot from the seniors, the juniors, sophomores, and we really just bonded. I don't really know how to explain it. I think it's pretty special how fast we connected and really how we chemistry formed right away.
So you've gotten to live and play in different parts of the country. What are the things that, in your experience here at Buford, around the metro Atlanta area, what are the things that are different maybe culturally or the way you guys interact with each other?
I think the biggest shock was how much of a college program that Buford runs it like. I mean, we meet all the time. We're walking through. We're here in the morning. We're staying late, and I think it's a demanding schedule, but that's why the coaches have a lot of success in the past, and they're putting us through the same ropes that a bunch of greats came before. So it's a tested formula that works, and for us, we just need to come in here and be ready to work.
Okay. So during a game week, in terms of preparation for the playoffs, what are the things that, for you as a quarterback, a leader of the team, what do you preach to your teammates, the offense? What are those things you share?
Yeah, it's just the little details. I think you clean up off the field things, the little things of picking up trash, being respectful, taking care of your people and protecting our team. I think that leads to on-field success of rushing touchdowns, O-line picking up every blitz that they can, receivers catching touchdowns. So I think it's just a culmination of a bunch of different things, but it's just one step at a time, and I think we do a great job of that.
For sure. So in terms of for you off the field, I know that you post and you've talked about your faith before. So what does that look like for you in a game week in terms of your conversations or things that you might do leading up to a game?
Yeah, I mean, that's what brings me great peace is knowing my faith and my identity is found in Christ. Not what the media says, not what different teams say. At this point of the season, there's people trying to get under your skin of trash talking and media people saying whatever they want, but if you stay rooted and dialed into your faith, I believe that nothing can shift you off of that, and it just keeps me locked in. And at the end of the day, a lot of peace of knowing that I've done enough and that God's gonna help me get through the game in victory.
Okay. And you mentioned the media. I know a lot of people talk about you, a lot of people talk to you. Mm-hmm. What are the things that you feel like maybe people are getting wrong, or something that maybe people don't understand or know about you yet?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that people got wrong, but I try not to read it just because, sure. That's something I don't need to be feeding my brain with. But and my parents handle my social media. My sister handles my Instagram. So all the posting and stuff is not from me, but it's from my parents' phone. I go on their phone, post whatever I need to post, but. The social media is out of my hands, and I think that's a great thing to be able to just focus on football, focus on my team, and really just enjoy these last few weeks at home, with my family.
For sure. So, speaking of home here in Georgia, going to UGA, what was the reasoning behind you wanting to go to the University of Georgia?
Yeah, well, I think it starts back to when my recruiting process started with Coach Smart was the first school to believe in me. And he offered me, it was my first offer, so that kind of stuck with me through the whole recruiting process. I went a different way at one point, but then I knew that I would come back and, Coach Smart was waiting for me. And I think that goes to show how great of a program he's built, from leadership to the way they do things. And I just felt the most comfortable that Coach Smart would put me in a position to be successful on and off the field.
Okay. And at quarterback, what do you feel like makes you different, or what is that thing that's a little different about you?
I think I spend a lot of time off the field watching film. So, the instincts, I think I know I'm a step ahead of a lot of defenders. But, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that people say that that makes me different. But I don't like talking about myself. I just leave that up for other people.
Gotcha. Well, let's talk about another guy, KJ Bolden, that you get to throw to and play with now. What was your first impression of KJ?
Yeah, I knew he was that guy when I walked in the door. We haven't touched a football yet. We haven't done anything football related. But I just saw the way that he led in the weight room and the way that the guys just gravitated and followed him. I think that's what made it special. And then you get out on the field. He's a freak of an athlete. He can do all kind of different things. You can't really guard him unless you put a certain amount of people over him. But I still think then he's going to find a way to get open. That's just his mindset and the way he handles and prepares himself.
Okay. And to finish out, when you look at your future, what are the things maybe inside or outside of football that you say, this is what I want to achieve?
I want to win this state championship for our team, for Coach Att, for all our coaches, for the Buford community. And I just think it would mean so much to Buford and to win a 7A state championship that's never done around here. I think it would be special. They've had a lot of success, but never done at the 7A level. So I think that's number one right now. The college level, I want to win a national championship. The Heisman, I want to win the Heisman. But right now I'm just worried about what we got, coming up this Friday.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time and good luck.
Yes, sir. Go Dogs.
Sweet. Great to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time.